Hey guys, what's happening? First things first, I did my third 12-hour shift yesterday in a row, and that was incredibly challenging, both physically and mentally. I can go like way farther past the point of it's so hard to say, exhaustion, like way farther than I thought I ever could. And that was awesome. That's a good thing to learn. Some very, very big things have happened today, or something very big has happened today. I'll tell you that in a second. So last night after I got off work, it was Halloween, and I kept hearing Halloween's crazy, Halloween's crazy, Halloween's crazy, and I didn't understand why, but I get it now. Salem is like kind of like the Mardi Gras of Halloween. Apparently, it was even more so a few years ago, and this year it's kind of been dying down a little bit. I'm not sure why. But there's just thousands of drunk people everywhere from all over the world. It's pretty incredible. Not really my scene, but it was pretty awesome to see nonetheless. So I gave a coworker a ride home, and she wasn't sure about, like, didn't really feel safe, like, going through all the drunk people and shit. Like, totally understand that. And then I got to this parking lot, and I was kind of just chilling out because it was an empty parking lot. I've been like surrounded by people all day, like constantly, and it was really like overwhelming. So I went to this quiet parking lot where there was nobody, and I was making some tea and just kind of like trying to settle down a little bit. And all of a sudden, there's a spotlight on me. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? So I look over, and there's a cop there. And he was like, hey, what are you doing out here? And I was like, oh, I'm just making some tea and settling down. I've been working at the Witch Mansion, the haunted house down there all day, and I did like a 12-hour shift, and I'm just trying to be somewhere quiet for a little bit to wind down before bed. And he was like, oh, well, do you live in here or what? Because I had the door open and I was outside, and he was looking around, and I showed him the van and everything. It was all totally cool. He had no problem with it all, but it was like, well, you're not supposed to be sleeping up here. And I was like, yeah, I know, I don't sleep up here. I actually sleep down the street at the parking lot. And he was like, oh, okay, well, you're not supposed to sleep there either, but as long as you don't bother anybody or leave any garbage anywhere, I won't bust your balls. So I was like, all right, cool, thanks, man, So it was a good interaction. We were both respectful of each other, and I just told him, what I was doing, and it was all good. And he left me alone. He was actually a pretty nice guy. His dog didn't sound nice, though. He had a dog in the back, and the dog sounded incredibly angry, like he wanted to rip my head off. So I'm glad that he didn't let the dog out on me. But that's the second police encounter I've had living in the van, actually, and both were in this area. The other one was in Beverly, right across the river there, which was a similar experience. It was very cool. So the big announcement that I have to make is that I'm leaving tomorrow for Georgia, not Friday like I was originally planning. Tomorrow being Monday. That's really like, I'm kind of like, I made this decision. I'm kind of overwhelmed by it. I mean, I'm already overwhelmed by like working so much, and then all of a sudden not working there anymore. But also like being sad because I missed, like, I got to know the people I worked with, and I really liked them, and I really enjoyed working there. And it's sad to like see them go, and then now it's like, well, now I'm sad to like Salem too. Like I've met a lot of the locals and kind of got to know a lot of them, and I really kind of got attached to the little town. Like I really like it here, and I'm kind of like really sad that I'm leaving, but at the same time it's like I cannot wait to get back on the road and start adventuring. I miss it so much. Like the whole time I've been here, I've been in this like really conflicting place of like I really like it here, and like I'm getting to know people, and I'm really getting to know the city and how it works and how everything's happening, and I've gotten like into this groove with it. But on the other hand, it's like I miss adventuring and newness, and I feel like I've explored so much of this city that there's not that much more to see. So yeah, tomorrow at 12 o'clock, I'm meeting up with a viewer who I met at Willows Park down here, my favorite park. I've taken a couple videos. My van tour video I took there. Yeah, I met him there, and we're going to have lunch tomorrow at 12 o'clock, and then after that, I'm heading towards Providence, Rhode Island, and I'm not sure what's going to happen after that. I might go through Connecticut and stay there until later at night, so I can get through New York City, or I guess around New York City, so I don't I don't want to stop in New York City. It's too busy. I've had enough people. I need solitude. I'm in solitude mode now, recharging. So I'm going around New York City, but traffic is obviously, well, not obviously, but it should be like insane there. So I'm trying to like not go around New York City until like 8 o'clock, and then by, I don't know, maybe 10, 11, 12 o'clock, I'll probably find somewhere to park, sleep for the night, and keep going. But I'm going to try to, after that, on my way to Savannah, I'm going to take it real slow and stop a lot and make videos as much as possible. I'm going to try a new format of doing like highlights throughout the day, taking videos of the highlights, and then at the end of the day condense it down into a video, and maybe I'll talk during the videos, maybe I'll just make the video and narrate over it. I'm not sure. But that's what I'm up to. That's what's happening. The very last thing I want to tell you is I'm trying really hard to stop saying so much. I noticed that about a week ago I was watching some of my older videos and it was driving me crazy, and one of the viewers mentioned it as well, so obviously other people hear it too. So I'm trying really hard, but it's an incredibly hard habit to break. I'm just starting to become conscious of it. I wasn't aware that I was doing it before. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. That's what's going on. Thank you guys so much for your support. Every time I get a comment or a like or subscribe, I'm like, yes, next video. I'm doing it. So you guys are really, really keeping me going. Thank you so much. Oh, got a new hat. It's got a mohawk on it. Can't remember if I said that or not. Thanks.